UFC 289 has come under criticism for some fans for a supposedly weak card, but overall it does have some depth. Well, in this video we are gonna talk about some fights that you should watch at UFC 289. These two fighters were scheduled to face each other at pre-UFC at Aries FC2 in October 2020, but the event was cancelled due to COVID-19 complications. Chris Curtis, who has a professional record of 30 wins and 10 losses, recently competed at UFC 287 in Miami, where he lost a unanimous decision to Kelvin Gastelum. The loss was his second in 3 fights. Curtis announced after the defeat that he would appeal the loss on grounds that headbutt in round 2 led to the defeat. On the other side, Chimaev has a professional record of 12 wins, 4 losses, who looks to bounce back from a unanimous decision defeat to Sean Strickland at UFC Fight Night. The loss snapped a 3-fight winning streak that included victories over Edmund Shabazian and Joaquin Buckley. One of those interesting bouts with fight of the night written all over it appears to be headed at UFC 289, a featherweight fight between Nate Landwehr and Dan Ige. Dan Ige has a professional record of 16 wins, 6 losses, while Nate Landwehr has a professional record of 17 wins, 4 losses. Landwehr got performance of the night submission in his last fight against Austin Lingard at UFC Fight Night. It was his 3rd straight win and 3rd straight post-fight bonus award after a decision over David Onama in August 2022 and a submission win over Ludovic Klein in October 2021. Ige bounced back from a 3-fight skid of decision losses with a bonus winning knockout over Damon Jackson in January. Before that, he was on the wrong side of the scorecards against Korean Zombie, Josh Emmett and Movsar Evloev. Oliveira comes into the bout as number 1 lightweight in the world, while Dariush is number 4. The Brazilian has a professional record of 33 wins, 9 losses, while the American has a professional record of 22 wins, 4 losses. Oliveira has more experience in the octagon, however Dariush fights in a southpaw stance that could be an advantage for him. If we look at win streaks, Oliveira is not on a winning streak right now given that he lost his last fight. However, before that, the Brazilian was on 11-fight win streak. Dariush enters this contest on the back of 8-fight win streak, therefore Oliveira will look to kickstart another streak while Dariush will look to continue his winning streak. If we talk about the betting odds of this fight, then Dariush is -145 favorite while Oliveira is underdog as always. A UFC featherweight champion, Nunes held bantamweight gold from 2016 to 2021 before Juliana Pena beat her at UFC 269 via submission. The Lioness reclaimed the belt at UFC 277 in July and the trilogy was booked for UFC 289. Nunes is ready to hold onto her belt for as long as she can. Aldana on the other hand turned pro in 2012. A former Invicta FC bantamweight title contender, the Mexican star joined the UFC in 2016. She is 4 wins, 1 losses in her last 5 fights and is currently on 2-fight winning streak. She is ranked number 5 in the UFC's bantamweight rankings. Aldana looks to become the 4th fighter from Mexico to hold the UFC gold this year. But we all know it's not easy to get the title from the Lioness of the division. If we talk about the betting odds of this fight, then obviously Nunes is a huge favorite in this one. That's all folks. If you like the video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and stick with the channel for more UFC related videos.